What's up, SNA Assassinators? This is Super Ninja Austin back here with another video. This is the wrestling news on March 28th, 2025 for y'all today. And today we're going to be talking about the wildest and intriguing wrestling news stories that you assassinators need to know, and including new WWE Hall of Fame 2025 inductee revealed, and interesting questions that can be confirmed. And we got the WWE star bringing some friends to TNA wrestling. Uh, Shaw Flair responds to John Cena saying he'll make fans forget Ric Flair, and Mike Tyson addresses rumors of a WWE return. Scrapped AEW Dynasty match plans have been revealed, and WWE Rock's major project update, and plus much more. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button and the post notification bell for more of SNA's videos. And also subscribe on this other channel at SNA Entertainment. Link is in the description box below. But now let's get on to the first news story. And then starting off today is a new WWE Hall of Fame 2025 inductee has been revealed in confirming questions. The WWE Hall of Fame class of 2025 will be inducted on April 18th ahead of WrestleMania 41. A new name is being considered. Recently, earthquake and typhoon of the natural disasters were announced as inductees into the WWE Hall of Fame. A potential new inductee has been announced for the class of 2025 in a Wrestling Observer newsletter. According to Dave Meltzer, Ken Shamrock is a name that has been discussed and band and bandied bandied about for a potential induction. Shamrock made his WWE debut in February 1997 and would in late 1999. Where upon he returned to mixed martial arts. And then he says right here, former WWE Intercontinental Champion, and Tag Team Champion, champion of former Intercontinental Champion, former Tag Team Champion Ken Shamrock. He left the company as he felt the storylines he was in didn't make sense. In September 2024, Ken Shamrock revealed that he had signed a Legends deal with WWE. And I'll say that makes sense why he made video game appearances, which, yeah, we probably already knew that because he did mention that in the interview. I totally forgot about that, though. But, yeah, and I even got him on DLC on 2K24. But, yeah, anyways, yeah. Shamrock isn't the only name being considered for inductions, with the late Kamala being discussed internally as well. The WWE Hall of Fame ceremony takes place on on April 18th, at the Fountain Blue hotel in Las Vegas. Currently announced for the class of 2025 are Triple H, Michelle McCool, and Lex Luger, and the Natural Disasters. But what are your thoughts on these three names that could possibly be potentially get inducted this year of Ken Shamrock, Kamala, and who was the other one? I totally forgot, but let me know down in the comment section right down below. And do you think that even for him only have a 2-year stint with the company, he still deserve a an induction, which I agree he would. Like for those 2 years, they were legendary. It looked like if he's been there for like a good decade, but only been there for a short amount of period of time. Like like with him facing the likes of The Rock and other big names, like yeah, like he was totally like a I'll say an instant icon like in the early Attitude Era days. But let's get into but let's move on to the next slide. Where's come on, it's taking forever. Okay, next up we got some you got a WWE star bringing some friends like to TNA wrestling. Like having made her TNA wrestling debut like on March 27th, WWE NXT star JC Jane like has promised like that she's bringing like friends like to the upcoming tapings. In a recent as recently reported, on this episode of Impact, Jane like faced Knockouts Women's Champion Masha Slamovich, like in a losing efforts though, like with Tessa Blanchard making her presence felt like after the match it would be Zaya Brookside and Lai Ying Lee, formerly known as Zia Lee, like, and it says right here who would save the champion, like with TNA wrestling tapings taking place like on Friday and Saturday. Jane has revealed that she will be there and she's bringing friends with her. As can be seen like in the video like shared like on X down below like of the uh of the story, like Zaya Brookside like laying Lee, like why like in very out of the blue questions, like please tell me why you decided to come down and help Masha Slamovich. Masha doesn't have any friends, and very confusing explanations. Like, but I get it. Like, I get it. Like, you you probably just like want a bit of the JC Jane rub. You won't be like the friend, like, and you certainly won't be the last to try to get a little bit of the NXT rock stars shine. Like, but unfortunately for you, I'm coming back to TNA and I'm bringing my friends. Like you all have made a fatal mistake. Which, if it had been more obvious enough, that when referencing that, her friends is obviously Fallon and Jasmine, like which we all know, like considering that some of us watch NXT, so yeah, we all know. Like, it's not going to take a genius that she's referring to her teammates on the Black and Silver brand. But but Jane, yeah, has quite a number of potential friends, like in NXT, like with the likes of the favorite influence that she potentially referenced, like and hinted at Fallon Henley and Jasmine Nix, like with the trio known as the Fatal Influence. Also in WWE is Gigi Dolan, like with whom like JC Jane like is like former tag team a two-time tag team champions with in NXT as the Toxic Attractions. Jane like has also been like a member of Chase U, leaving like that WWE faction in March of last year, 2024, like with Jasmine Nix, like to form Fatal Influence, like later in that year, of course. What are your thoughts onto this message from JCJ after after Masha Slamovich by getting saved by her colleagues, like which they're not even friends. If anything, they're her like when it comes like potential challengers for that knockout championship. But I guess for the sake of the brand of TNA, they had to do something like to prevent like from being a hostile takeover kind of situation in order to keep everything safe in the company that they're working for. So you got to understand into that perspective. Like maybe that's the reason why, but then again, like maybe they want the JC Jane rub. Like if it's anything positive, like yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see what's the story is like into this situation. But anyways, but moving, let me know in the comments down below. And do you think that we could do like a 6-woman tag match here on TNA? Like, I will be Fatal Influence against Masha Slamovich and who was it? Like, Lei Ying Lee, and Tessa Blanchard was it? Yeah. Like, do we see like some kind of a 6-woman tag match in some capacity into this story line? Like, let me know in the comment section right down below. I sure hope that we do. But moving on, we got Charlotte Flair response to John Cena saying he'll make fans forget Ric Flair, like with her believing that they'll do exactly that, like making her legendary father a forgettable star. The Queen of the Flares has reacted to John Cena's plans to ruin wrestling for the WWE fans, like on the road to WrestleMania 41 on a between April 19th or even 20th, like depending on what night that they're gonna have Cena versus Rhodes. Like on March 24th, back this past Monday, John Cena addressed the WWE Raw audience, like saying that he intended to ruin wrestling by winning like the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 41. Like a victory at the PLE would see like Cena break the 16th World Championship reign record, like he shares with Ric Flair, with them tying at just 16. Like, and it says right here that like with the with the contender saying like he will like make fans forget the WWE Hall of Famer's name. Like in an interview with the Independent, Charlotte Flair reflected on the difficulty like of erasing her father's name like from the history books, saying well, I'm saying like she agreeing. I mean, she disagrees, like with her responding, firing back. You can't erase history. History is facts. Like, and if you erase my dad, you erase me. It's not possible to erase like the last name of Flair. And I'll say that's true because given the fact that Charles Flair, she's gonna continue being a reminder that she's the daughter of the legendary Ric Flair. Like, yeah, so of course, even if Ric Flair is no longer here, like which I'm not wishing that upon him. I hope he stays alive for many more years, because there's still like some things that he probably has yet to do before leaving the earth. But you get what I'm trying to say, like I don't think anybody's gonna forget anything about the Nature Boy. Like, and I think that as a matter of fact, like he's probably gonna stick around in the wrestling business, like because it's like what he said, he'll never retire. Even if he's not gonna be in the match, he's still gonna make some wrestling appearances. So it's something that how you're gonna erase, even if John Cena does becomes the 17th world record breaking champion. I think that it's impossible that he's gonna that's impossible for him to do so. But I think he still have a chance to break the record, but only for not make or forgetting. But I'm gonna let you guys to decide. Like, what are your opinions though? Like, despite mine, like, do you think John Cena could make the Nature Boy a forgettable competitor, or what's your opinion? Let me know in the comments. By the way, about that right down below. But moving on, we got Mike Tyson news now as he addresses a rumored WWE return. You got WWE Hall of Famer and boxer or boxing icon, uh, boxing icon Iron Mike Tyson has addressed like the possibility of making a return to the company. Like as recently reported, Mike Tyson is set to appear at WWE World during WrestleMania weekend. Yeah, of WrestleMania 41, like in Las Vegas. Ahead of it says right here that ahead of his WWE World appearance, like there has been like some speculation about like Tyson making his return to WWE TV, like having been involved in WWE programming, like leading into WrestleMania 14, like and appearing once again in 2010, like. Tyson has now spoken about his desire to make a WWE comeback. Speaking to the Bleacher Report, like that Tyson reflected on WWE being him at his childhood best, like as he shared his love for that period, saying, "Oh God, I would love to." I'd love to do that. Like that's me at my childhood best. Like I had a great time. And it says right here. And Tyson was notably like the special enforcer at WrestleMania 14 in March 1988. 88. I think they made a huge, humongous mistake. They're ten years ahead rather than directly ahead. I would say behind. No, I'll say behind because 1988 was before 1990. They're talking about when the Winged Eagle Championship was invented. Okay, I'm kidding, but yeah, like no, March 1988. That's 1998, where the WWF Championship was on the line between the then champion, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels against the Rattlesnake Stone Cold Steve Austin. Which thanks to Tyson, Austin was able to overcome the opponent, and become the new WWF champion in his first reign, which led him to become an iconic star into his own era of the Attitude. But anyways, with Michaels being floored with the boxer's punch, like after trying to confront the baddest man of the planet, he would go on the pitch a battle battle royal match as the perfect way to bring him back after being asked who he'd like to face in WWE, stating, "Shoot, all of them, let's get a battle royal." In May of 2020, Tyson appeared at AEW Double or Nothing, assisting Cody Rhodes, as he defended uh, his TNT championship against. He defended the TNT championship against Lance Archer, or no, or as he, or no, it was a tournament, where when he very first introduced the when he very first introduced the TNT Championship, and yeah, Cody Rhodes defeated Lance Archer to become the AEW TNT Champion, and further appearances would follow, with Tyson returning on the May 27th AEW Dynamite episode, joined by uh was it Rashad 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 Evans, in Henry C. Judo and Victor Belfort, facing off against Chris Jericho and the Inner Circle, with them teasing a match that they have never followed through with, which even my boy Adam Wilborn even asked Jericho about it, which Jericho didn't even know, like because like the plans are obviously with Anthony Khan, and he didn't give him no direction, like because they don't have no idea when Mike Tyson's free time is, because at that time he was just returning into the boxing ring. So it was like, so I guess that was a good reason why they didn't follow through into a match, like, which it would have been pretty interesting if they did so, like got a match like being scheduled on that show, but unfortunately that ended up not being transpired. But Tyson would reappear on the April 7th, 2021 episode, like this time saving Chris Jericho, like from the pinnacle, going like on the to be a special enforcer. Funny coincidence they have him into that position for the fact that he had done that like over 23 years prior at that time, and a week like later as he took on the Pinnacles at the time, Uncle Dax the Axe Hardwood. Well, he was before he was known as the Axe, he was just known as Dax Hardwood. But anyways, like Jericho, like had previously teamed with uh with Tyson, like in a losing effort against D Generation X, like with Triple H and Shawn Michaels on the January 11, 2010 episode of WWE Raw, which, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe D Generation X was the tag team champions at the time. And I believe Chris Jericho even referenced that by stating like he wants to get some revenge on Mike Tyson back in 2020, said what he did to him 10 years ago, like knocking him out, like and the January 11th, 2010. But Tyson wasn't indeed inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2012, which I believe that was probably the same year as Edge and the Four Horsemen was inducted into the Hall of Fame. But yeah, let's move on to the next slide. But what are your thoughts on Mike Tyson? Like, could step in the wrestling ring, like finally, like this time, like more like in a more likely a full time schedule. Like, let me know right down in the comment section, right down below. But yeah, let's move on to the next slide. Let's talk about WWE's. Let's talk about the Rock news now, as he has a major project update. Like WWE star Dwayne The Rock Johnson's upcoming movie, directed by uh, Martin Sorcy, like has been has been picked up like by a notably studio. Like as previously reported, the crime movie will see the Rock in a major role, like starring alongside Leonardo the 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 Paprio, Leonardo DiCaprio, like and Emily Blunt, like serve like as a producer on the upcoming movie, sharing like the role with Scorsese, like the uh the Leonardo DiCaprio, like in Scorsese DiCaprio, like Blunt, like in script writer Nick Bilton, like the untitled movie is set like in the 60s and the 1970s, like and sees a mob boss like attempting like to take control of the Hawaiian Islands. Sounds similar to something like Hawaii Five O or Magnum PI, like some of those crime show, action-packed, interesting shows that I used to watch with my parents. Kind of sounds similar to that, if you ask me. But anyways, not to be funny, but yeah, like it sounds interesting. But anyways, like script by Nick Bilton. Like the movie is described like as a fact like based like with the Hollywood Reporter describing the The untitled story tells like of a formidable and cinematic or charismatic mob boss like who rises like to build like the island's like most powerful crime like in, in empire like in excuse me for a moment. Sorry, assassination. I got some technical difficulties, but yeah, I'll be back on it. Give me about 5 seconds. Okay, back to the news. Okay, I got that fixed. It says right here the most powerful criminal empire wagging like uh, a a brutal war like against main war like or the mainland like of the corporation and the rival syndicates like while fighting to preserve his and as in incest in ancestral land like his ruthless quest like of his ruthless quest like for absolute like power like ignited like the la- the last great American mob like in saga where like the war like for cultural survival like takes like place like in the unlikely likeliest like of places like paradise like and it says right here the Rock's $7 production previously like signed a first look deal like with the Walt Disney Company, like the owners like of 20th Century Studios. Like the first look like deal reports like didn't end like there with Disney like owned 20th television enjoying such a relationship like with $7 production. Uh, under $7 production co co-founder Danny Garcia will also serve as an executive producer on the movie. What are your thoughts on this little movie project that The Rock is working on? And do you think it has like and do you think it's gonna be a very interesting little project that he's gonna be doing? Like do you think that he's gonna be successful with this little Hawaiian crime his Hawaiian crime movie that he's putting on going to be. But yeah, like let me know down in the comment section right down below. But yeah, let me know. Do you think this is going to be a very intriguing movie that The Rock's working on here on this production? But yeah, let me know in the comment section right down below. Hopefully, but yeah, let me know like in the comment section right down below on what your thoughts on to. Hopefully, it does sound very good because most of the Rock's movies are very interesting in general. No matter if it's a comedy, maybe it's. Uh, but yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see about that. I don't know how it's gonna go, but yeah, this does looks very intriguing. And but yeah, let's move on. Like I wish the very best of luck for The Rock. And next up, we got We got some John Cena news that we're gonna close out the news video, like as it says right here, that he discusses his motivation ahead of WrestleMania 41. Like now, John Cena has commented like on his current uh, mindset, like ahead of WrestleMania 41, where he will challenge for the WWE Championship. March 1st, like, was a big night for Cena, like with the 16-time world champion, like first winning in Elimination Chamber match to earn his WrestleMania title shot. Like the night didn't end here, like for John Cena, who went on to turn heel, attacking Cody Rhodes in the process. Speaking with Sports Illustrated, Cena like provided like some insight on what keeps him going. Like nothing like that. He tackles each mountain like with the same echoes. He stated, I I don't think like my echoes like changes like regardless like of what like the heel like in front of me is to climb. I think like that's the fun like of it, like getting like into a rhythm like of familiarity, of that familiar rarity, like is sometimes like with that a stifling like for growth, like so man, like there is different heels in front of me every day. There's one in front like of me like and has its own challenges, like, and I'm just trying to do the best I can do, I mean to climb like the heel will in front of me, like refusing the spoil like his plans like ahead of WrestleMania 41. Like Cena shared the following message for WWE fans. Like, and he continued, anything I tell like DSI like will be like a spoiler like to fans. So I'm like just going to say you gotta watch the show to see what happens. Like John Cena has vowed to make fans forget Ric Flair by surpassing their joint world title record by winning a 17th world championship record. And Shaw Flair, like yeah, like I said earlier, has now responded to John Cena saying he wants to erase her father's legacy, with something that's easy said than done, that he'll never ever will ever do. But what are your thoughts on to John Cena's quest, and what's your opinions about him? Like describing this as a like a what's that called, like a mountain that's not echoing enough he uh until he gets a full effect of it, like where yeah repeatedly like repeats him into him yellow like he hooing, and hopefully I don't sound offensive for those that climb up mountains and do that. But yeah, just saying, like, because for the fact that like that's his metaphor of saying like he's not quite up into record breaking at this time. Like he wants to become a record breaking 17 world champion, which I hope he does get that record. Like even though he's a heel, and he said like we were a toxic relationship with him as fans, which I'm not sure if he even talk about guys like us, and even that devastating John Cena fan that a young John Cena fan that was felt very emotional, but at the same time, that's not going to stop him from being a fan of him, anyways. Same here with your boy SNA, like for him being a fan of him for probably over 20 plus years. But yeah, So yeah, like there's gonna be more than just like insults that's gonna stop us from being true John Cena fans. But yeah, but besides all that, let me know in the comment section right down below. And if there's any other times, if it wasn't for these two reasons why like I want John Cena to win the championship, I would not be rooting for him right now. Like I would be hoping Cody Rhodes like will slay the champ or the former champ, I should call him. But like, yeah, that I guess that'll be it for now. Assassinators, like for the wildest and intriguing wrestling news and rumors that you assassinators need to know. Let me know in the comments which one was your favorite one out of this list. If I had to pick one, it would probably be this news story with John Cena, like discusses his motivation, which I hope that this does works like in the way that becomes make him a record breaking 17th and finally break his streak of being like what's it called of losing like singles matches like since 2018 like and what's your thought. And yeah, I know like he's a heel, and some of y'all say, "Why are you rooting for him, Super Ninja Austin?" Like maybe you're right. You do play a better heel. Like, well, like that's one thing, but that's not the reason why I want him to win. It's for the fact that he could do a record breaking moment. He can do a record breaking moment like in WWE, along with him like finally winning a singles win in over 7 years as well. So yeah, there's a lot more than just of him like just thinking of him in that role. But let me know what your favorite but for those assassinators that understand, let me know in the comments which one was your favorite news stories, and hopefully y'all enjoyed the video as well. On top of that, if so, please make sure to hit the big thumbs up button. Also hit the subscribe and the post notification bell for more of SNA's videos. Also check out Friday Night SmackDown tonight, which I will be talking about. And yes, there will we will both be seeing CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins in the same arena, like signing their contracts, making this official for their future WrestleMania Triple Threat Showdown. Hopefully, he's going to main event at least night one, like I keep repeating. But I think it will be the case. But I want to ask you this question: Who do you think there will be any physicality involved, like during this segment, like last week in their back and forth promo battle, like let me know about that. And also, we do have the United States Championship match on the line. It's going to be Braun Strowman taking on LA Knight, like for that championship. And do you think that Braun Strowman could be the one to dethrone LA Knight and to achieve one of his dreams of fulfilling his list of becoming a Grand Slam champion, of becoming the new United States champion, and walking out of London in the process of doing so? Let me know down in the comment section right down below as well. I'll see you guys then, and hopefully you assassinators have a phenomenal rest of your Friday, and I'll see you later on tonight with some more SNA content. Until we meet again, Super Ninja Austin out of here. Bye bye, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.